Hello, amazing souls. Welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Contracts with Princess Starlight. As it is raining really heavily, it's Indian monsoon time and it's really beautiful outside. It's crystal clear, smoky white. It's like you cannot see anything except that white clouds surrounding you and heavy rainfalls with the trees just smiling and shining, and it feels like they're blushing and enjoying. I today wanted to talk about the problems of not finding our true love. We go through many relationships, some relationships thinking that this is the love of our life, and then what we meet is with being cheated on, being abandoned, being abused, being felt you they are still there, but being getting into the feeling of being lonely, and also the feeling that the way you wanted to be loved is not how it turned out to be. In fact, maybe you did not receive love at all in that relationship. A relationship where maybe sexual wise, it was really hot, steamy, everything. But when it came to mental, emotional, spiritual connection, there was a huge gap. So before I read the message, this message is not um, to be taken in a logical way. Anything spiritual, remember where the logical mind stops, from there the God's plan begins. God has given this mind to use, this intelligence to use in the outer world to overcome challenges. But He has given this heart to stay connected to the source. And that's why the heart feels so much. But we keep ignoring our feelings. But maybe there is something to it because it's connecting you to the source. So it's like a GPS indicator to your feelings that lead you into the inner realms of your world, the inner world. And therefore, please do not use your logic. The words that I have channeled through the divine collective feminine is, in short, these messages, the words, they will trigger something into you, they will awaken something into you, they will lead you on a healing journey or on a different path. It's going to resonate differently with every soul, and your soul will always know what it needs to pick from this channeled message, this intuitive thoughts that I have written, and your soul will know which direction to go after this. So you don't have to worry about this, calculate things and put your logic into it. So I was doing my own womb healing session, a personal meditative session where I do the womb healing by calling in the divine mothers, and Mary Magdalene, she specially works with the womb trauma, because womb is the space where you hold all the majority of all the emotions, feelings, thoughts. They collect there. It's like a pot, right? And it gets collected there, and from there it steams and takes over to your all your other energy centers. So it's the first place where all what you have felt is getting collected. And you can have a look at the divine energy chart. That's, you can find that on Google. So what is empowered and disempowered feminine energy? Quickly, I'll say that the divine feminine, that's empowered, it's about empowering others. It's about standing to your authentic self, love, nurturing, compassion, being creating a homely environment. Like, women are always so told, right, they are supposed to be just creating homely environment and be at home. That's a very limited belief. very limited belief. Okay, so do not get into that, and look it in a different way of divine feminine energy, right? And then if it's disempowered, it's gonna feel the needness to please others, manipulating, being scared of other women, feeling insecure, and these are few of the things, and then you can go on Google and read about the rest. Now, while doing my womb healing meditation and clearing the space, I invited the Divine Mothers and Mother Mary for her healing rays, and Mary Magdalene for the clearing of the womb, because she is like the expert, right? And she helps you helps you dive deep into the depths where there are feelings lying which you did not even realize, but they are running like a program in you. Okay, so the womb is storing your feminine, then it's also storing the ancestral trauma caused to the females. So if in your family, the women's side, just not your mother, the motherly womb that we call the motherly trauma and wound, it's not related to your mother, but all the mothers, daughters, sisters, all the females that have been in that line from both sides, maternal and paternal, and 7 generations of what that has accumulated has created us, and 7 generations down, what I have right now in me, in my womb space, will get passed on to the 7 generations down me. And it's not only that it's getting passed on to females, right? Both male and female. In short, that energy that you hold right now, it's getting passed on to the souls that are going to come in your family line or your ancestry line. So boys do not have physical womb, but the males are always going to have the energy womb. Women carry the physical womb, and for those women who have their uterus removed, their birthing kit removed, these women, you are again back into the womb energy. So womb energy is always going to be there, and it's there in the sacral chakra. Now, before I read the message, I will read these thoughts that came in today, so that you can connect with it once you absorb this. Connect with your soul. A soul has no labels. Even soul is a label in itself. It just is going through experiences. The soul is going through experiences. Through these experiences, it accumulates energy. What's accumulated within is what the soul is getting served in the outer world. When we say you get, karma serves you right, this is where karma is not to punish you in any way. It's just the energy that you have accumulated, and that's what you're getting served. Okay? So as you release what's now not serving you anymore, or as you realize what's now serving you anymore, and rise, so you're going to release all that is not serving you and rise to your freedom, your love, to your divinity. For no one can capture a soul, no one can kill a soul, no one can steal, erase, destroy, forcefully take away what you have learned or acquired. So if I'm acquiring just judgments about others, in short, I am a soul that's judging my own self. If I am creating jealousy within, if I am learning jealousy, so I'm learning the feeling of jealousy, and that's only what I'm accumulating within. So I'm going to only have that. So what is this energy that your soul is carrying? Now imagine this is on the other side of the seesaw. Let's say seesaw, you need to balance, right? Because every soul has light and dark. On this planet you won't find a soul that's completely dark or completely with the light energies. All of us are here and we all have our karmic lessons, healing, and path to walk on the ascension, towards the ascension. So now imagine you are learning hatred, jealousy, judgment, gossip, all these things. And then on the other side, now you realize you're learning this and it's not helping you. Then what are the other things? Now imagine you're creating peace, harmony, compassion, love, understanding, not judging others. Imagine you're creating this every moment. So what are you learning? And where do you stand now? All right? So with that in mind, ask yourself these questions. These are going to be some triggering questions, which will be like, no, it's not me, it's them. But remember, in the spiritual world, the inner world, whatever you're seeing in the outer world, is the reflection of what's within your inner world. Because there are four worlds, okay? One is emotional, one is mental, one is spiritual, and then there is outer world. So outer world is just 1/4 part. That's the outer world, the physical world. Rest, mental, emotional, spiritual, it's all your inner world, and that makes 3/4 part. So the 3/4 part that you feel that comprises of your inner world is getting out in your outer world, in your physical reality. And most of us spend our lives in the outer world, in the physical world, never even thinking that these worlds exist and we need to connect with them, where all our answers to the problems we are facing currently reside. So ask yourself now, with this knowledge, that if someone cheated on you, then is there any way you are the first one cheating yourself somewhere at some level within, in your inner world? If you feel abandoned, are you abandoning yourself somewhere inside? If you are only attracting hurt, abuse at any level, okay, then is it somewhere that you are taking yourself for granted, abusing and hurting your inner self by not listening to it, what it has to say, what it needs to express? Because there is an authentic you, and we all are wearing our masks. So behind the mask is the authentic you. It's like peeling the layer of the onion, and you have to go deep within, keep peeling, keep peeling, keep peeling all the outer layers, and then there is the real you. So check again. For the outer world is the manifestation of inner world, and if we are all created by God's love, then aren't we love? So now the entire part that's coming from now is all on the topic of love, the energy of love, and you being the love. So whatever is happening outside, what if that's how we are towards the divine love we hold within the inner chamber, that is inner self, of this physical temple? And the physical temple is your body currently. It's the vessel through which the spirit, the soul, operates. To understand the above, one truly needs to dive deep into the depths to unearth the real feelings buried deep, deep, deep down for God knows how long. Life after life, as we separate from divine love, at some deeper level, ask yourself, did we do this to ourselves? Because we hold that, because the core frequency of the soul is divine love. We were created by that source. So we really need to deep dive. It's a very this question, this topic is about really diving deep into your emotions, your feelings. How do you feel towards yourself? What is the core? Like when you go deep, 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 what are the feelings, the emotions, the thoughts that you are still burying, still suppressing, and not letting them come out of you so that they can express? It's all about acknowledging, accepting, then releasing to heal it. But these four words seem very simple, but it's a journey. It's a huge journey, and we all must take that. Only then our souls can ascend to better vibratory levels. You have to do your inner work if you want to rise up, because you're awakening, so you are aware about the emotional chart, the energy chart, the vibratory levels. But to rise up away from all that we are facing currently, because there is one world that you're facing currently, and then there is a desired world where you wish to be. And in general, everybody in that desired dream world wants love, wants happiness, peace, abundance, overall growth in all areas. Okay, so you have that dream. You keep feeling it very deeply into yourself, that you're supposed to be there. Yes, you are supposed to be there, but you need to clear this inner, you need to this inner shadow work that you need to do. This inner shadow work is about the uh, emotions that are very heavy, thick, and they add on to weight. They are like a weight. They are like weights that are keeping, they are like the anchors that keep you down in the lower vibratory. You have to face them. You have to remove them from your life. Free yourself, and only then you can rise above. Alright? So back to the message. Life after life, as we separated from divine love, at some deeper level, did we do all these things to our inner divine love? Things we currently face in our outer world, are they a manifestation of the inner world that exists within us? If the answer is yes, if this truth triggers something in you, then time to connect to the divine love within you, to tune in to the inner temple of love that's within you. Time to let go of desperation to find the one true love. For the one true love we are searching for outside, like big time crazy person, has always been within us all this time. Since the time our soul was created, so time to stop running, time to align to the divine love you have always held within. For you are the truest love of the true love you seek. As you awaken to this truth, treat yourself the way you want to be treated by your lover, by others. Be your own lover. you seek in outer world, because it's within. As you align to this within, the same will manifest in your outer reality. Your partner is a perfect mirror to your divine soul, to your divine love that you are meant to be. So burn that love bright like a sun. So this is just a very small perspective towards the love that we cannot even put a meaning to. It's really huge. The love that we see here in the physical world, it's nothing compared to the divine love. It's so blissful, it's so peaceful. I mean, you have to really feel that, you really have to experience that. Nobody can put that in words for you. So this is just a little perspective I got out of my womb healing. Take it or leave it. If it resonates with you, it will trigger something in you for sure, and you can start your work towards your healing. Now, I will tell you through because even I am still the one searching for true love, when this message came to me that I need to first be a true lover to the divine love I hold within. And what what was the pattern I saw in my love life in this current incarnation that I have is that I was always running to the outer world, depending on my partner, that he will be the one to fill me with love, to fill me with happiness, to complete me, to make me whole. And what happened is desperation. Desperation to find the one, the true one in the outer one. While inside of me, I was empty. I was emotionally disconnected, never attached to my inner self. Therefore, always attracting partner who cheated on me or who were emotionally unavailable. Or I always had kind and understanding partners, but at some level, there was no connection. There was no attachment on the deeper inner levels, and therefore sooner or later both the parties started feeling that, and the other party ended up cheating. So, oh, and even one time I did the cheating too. Yes, I accept that I did. And did it make me feel happy about it? I am sorry, it made me feel very, very terrible for days, for an entire week. While, for this entire week, it was very terrible. I just felt to my lowest, but it was an act of desperation. When I couldn't feel attached, I went out looking for somebody else. This is the energy that one person is not able to satisfy, because the inner world in you, there's a gap, right? You're not connecting to the inner love you hold. You're not filling your own vessel with that happiness, that wholeness, that completeness that we are looking from, this partnership, so-called love companion. We are depending on the other person, and when this person cannot fill you, either they take other measures or you end up taking other measures. And when that happens, it makes you feel like, oh my god, could I be that person? And that judgment, that inner critique comes, that makes you go more down. It pulls you down to the lower levels, right? So if this is what is happening in your life, attracting toxic partners, partners that abuse you, cheat on you, leave you without no answer, then come back again, and then they are there but they are not there at the same time. There are many ways, your relationship, what's happening and what is there. It's really time to sit with yourself, dive deep, and do a womb healing. All right? If you want, you can connect with me and I can help you dive deep with my spirit team, but you too have a spirit team. And if you want, you can completely, it's just that I have worked through this for more than years now, and for some month, maybe for past 1 year, it just started aligning more clearly how to just tap in to the right space of where I'm stuck, what is the program running in my subconscious, and how you're going to clear your womb space. Because if I do not, it's just like, I'm already sitting with a glass completely full. Then how am I going to get the new glass of water, like the new refill? So I need to clear that glass, I need to clear that space, and then invite more divine love, divine peace, and all those things, abundance, harmony, right? It's all around us in energy form. But in order to invite that in, I need to clear the old. So, with that, let's quickly, we will do a one card read today, and we will see what the message is and how it connects with this reading. When I am recording this, I pick the card at that particular time only. Okay, so even I don't know what card comes up, doesn't come up. So today, I will pick the card from Archangel Deck. Okay, and let's see what message does the Archangel have for us. The card, oh gosh. Okay, so when I was doing womb healing, I had invited Archangel Amethyst, and she is in the card deck. Purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. Yes, the more you tap into your love space, the more you clear the old that does not serve you, right? You're going to invite more for your own self. Stop judging, stop criticizing. It's going to take you again down that negative road. You're just a soul having experience. That's it, period. Right there. It's just an experience. You can change it anytime. The moment you realize that this is not serving you and you deserve better, that's it. That awareness will put you on a path to discover what's meant for you. You deserve better, that's for sure. So I really hope this card deck helped you. And can you see the amethyst crystal she's holding towards her hand next to her heart space? Your yoni, your womb, and the heart space, they are big time connected. There is a huge connection, but it's for some other time. I'll explain you. All right. So connect and do this. This was such a nice reading and message. I hope this really, really helped you. Lots of love and light, Princess Starlight.